Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Welcome to Coping with Life. I am your host, as always, Scott. I hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday. Have a wonderful Saturday. So this is going to be a Ramble day where I talk about the predictions that by time this goes up is for an event that is probably has one match left. But I'm going to do the WWE Clash at the Castle predictions. And then I'm also going to ramble about a few other things. So I'm going to do the predictions. So, the pre-show match, Madcap Moss and the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, they face Austin Theory, Alpha Academy, Chad Gable, and Otis. I would have liked, Austin Theory and Alpha Academy won, but they just lost to Madcap Moss and the Street Profits because that was on the pre-show. And anyway, it's Saturday, it's live, and I'm watching it because reasons. But by the time this goes up, Anyway, here's my predictions. So I'm gonna get these out before the rest of the event happens. So it is a 6-woman tag team match: Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, and Asuka versus Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. I would like Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, and Asuka to win. Then we have Gunther, who's the champion for the Intercontinental Championship, versus Sheamus. I would like Sheamus to win. Then we have the singles match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Liv Morgan, who's the champion, versus Shayna Baszler. I would like Liv Morgan to keep her title. Edge and Rey Mysterio versus the Judgment Day, which is Finn Balor and Damian Priest. In just a tag team match, I would like the Judgment Day, which is Finn Balor and Damian Priest. A single match, Matt Riddle versus Seth Rollins. I would like Seth Rollins to win. And then you have the singles match for the Undisputed Universal Championship. You have Roman Reigns champion versus Drew McIntyre. I think, in my opinion, I would like Drew McIntyre to win. And then have Austin Theory cash in his Money in the Bank and win at least one of the titles. Those are my predictions for WWE Clash at the Castle in Cardiff, Wales. Alright. Hey, that went quick. Because there's other things that I would like to talk about. Like I said, it's a Ramble. If you're listening to this on a Wednesday, it's still Saturday. So one of the things that I've been watching, and I think it's for a great cause, over on Twitch, I've been watching Cdawgva, and abroad in Japan, Bicycleathon, Hokkaido in Japan. It's about 500 miles, 700 km. But yeah, and he's doing charity for the IDF, which is the Immune Deficiency the IDF, the foundation, and deficiency. I got that word. Foundation, and so he's been doing it's 8 days. Today would be day 7. And I've just been watching him bicycle, and he does about 8-ish, 9-ish hours a day, and that's basically what I've been watching. Because I think it's for a good cause, and keeps me entertained. So I just think it's for a good cause, and that's what I've been watching, and especially learning. He has an IRL backpack, and so getting to see Japan in a way that I would never imagine seeing, because I would love to go to Japan. I would do anything in the world to be able to go to Japan for at least a week. I got a passport and I'm waiting, you know. That's one of the goals that I have in life, is to go to Japan. And so this, seeing Hokkaido in ways that, you know, just unimaginable, and just watching, and it's cool. And the camaraderie between Broad in Japan and Connor, which is Cdawgva, and again, I just think it's so amazing that that's what they're doing, and I've watched 98% of the entire trip. But yeah, just doing nice things, and that's something that I really enjoy for me, is doing nice things for others, just because you can. And you know, multiple reasons why people do things. But you know, people shouldn't suffer. People, you know, there's a lot of people out there, me included, that, you know, there's a lot of things that happen in life, and life is hard, and there's good people out in the world, and, you know, I think it's just some wonderful stuff, and it makes me feel good that, you know, they're doing something amazing like this, and, you know, they're troopers because, you know, they don't have to, they want to, you know. And I will talk about this because I think it's amazing to say. So they are biking, but they also have a team. They are making content out of this. You know, they are live streaming it, and then it will be a Wacky Weekend episode on Abroad in Japan YouTube channel later this year, maybe. or beginning next. But so they have a group of people who are filming and making sure that, you know, everything's good. And I just think it's done, you know, very precise. And just seeing how they do things, and it's just, and it's especially you especially have text to speech, because if you donate above, I think it's $15 or $20, you can get your message across. And you know, some of them are very humble, some of them very not. But just seeing, you know, people interact, and you know, I don't really have a social life. I feel like I'm biking with it. I know that sounds weird, but I feel like, you know, I'm just there, and it makes me feel good, especially since there's so much in the world, and I say it frequent, that I want good things in the world. I want good things to come to good people. I want everybody to be happy, and you know, the world needs great people, and you know, I just wish them the best, and knowing that today and tomorrow are going to be long days. I do believe they are both 100 km days. I could be wrong, but I just think it's amazing. And they have a van that is following them, basically, on stops to, you know, keep them safe. And I just think it's well planned, well thought out, and I'm glad that they're doing this. And I just think it's fantastic for somebody who's, you know, has disabilities and has many issues. Seeing a community of, you know, 20,000 plus people encouraging this and raising money for good cause, and it just makes me feel good that they're doing something amazing. And it makes me think that there are a lot of people out in the world that are just great people, and makes me smile, because I do like being positive, and I do like to, you know, have a little escapism as well. You know, normally it's reserved for, you know, WWE and NASCAR. And I just think this is wonderful, and I'm, you know, I really enjoy being able to watch, and so I'm blessed for that, and so I could talk about this forever, but I'm also talking in circles, which I do, because that's how my brain is flawed and works. So another thing, So I think it was last week. I think it was a couple of weeks ago. I mentioned that I was playing YS8, YS8, and I started it. I do believe I started it late July. And in the past week, I actually finished it. I beat the game. I beat it. I got the true ending, and I'm beyond thrilled that I actually, completed a game, especially since, I haven't been gaming much. I haven't been feeling well. But I finished it. I got the end credits. I enjoyed every moment of playing it, and it was a ride. And I didn't. There was a lot of things that I didn't get. Like trophy wise. But I really enjoyed the story to it. And I don't know what I'm going to be playing next. I have a few ideas, but I just am grateful that I finished it. I think I put 45-ish hours into it. And that was remarkable. It was very entertaining. I like the story. And it made me feel, because there's a lot of things in that game that, makes me think, makes me feel emotion. There's so much going on into the story. And it makes me think, there's a lot of things that just, make me feel emotion and just kind of, have my mind immersed and just think a lot about a lot of things. But it was a great story. And for multiple reasons, just being able to beat it. And I thought it was great accomplished for me. And it made me smile. Also, I hope you're doing well. No matter where you are in the world, no matter what you're doing, no matter if you're stressed, I hope you and your family is doing good. I hope you are well. I hope people in your life are doing well. And keep in mind, if there's people in your life that, reach out to, that, tell them that you love them, tell them you're thinking about them, that you care about them. Because when they're gone, they're gone. It's hard to, wrap that around when, when you do things, amazing things in life, or just simple things, for my mind, I love sharing things. I love doing the best that I can. And, I would love to, share people, you know, things, but, you know, either they don't care or, you know, it's just love the people that you have in life. And I care about everybody who listens to my podcast, who shares with everybody, because I don't do that. I don't self-promote very much. It's very little that I do. It's very hard on me. And I'm very grateful for people like you and sharing, and even if you listen to this to make fun of me, to call me a loser, well, thank you for listening. If that makes you happy, that makes you happy. If you listen to this to help other people in your family who may be having issues or are autistic or other mental illnesses and disabilities, and trying to wrap your head around that and trying to, you know, listen to, you know, a person who's been through it and still trying to live the best life that he can. I appreciate that. It means so much to me. And I wish I could show how much every one of you means to me. And I want to grow this community. I want to have amazing things. But it's, you know, one hour at a time. You know, I gotta do the best that I can. And having episodes like this where I can just talk about things that I enjoy, because, you know, that's me. I you know, I like watching good things, and if I can watch something that makes me smile for 9 hours of just somebody biking Japan, you know, that makes me happy. And or wrestling or NASCAR, and it's good. And NFL is coming back, and that makes me happy. Hopefully my team does well-ish. My team's the Denver Broncos. But I want to be happy, and I want everybody to be happy. And I thank people who do good things for people should get recognition. And so that's why I'm saying that I've been enjoying watching Cdawgva on Twitch. He's normally he's a YouTuber who has some good content, train games, somewhat documentary stuff showcasing weird spots in Japan, cosplay videos, cheap cosplay, or just being just I think he's like 25, 20, somewhere in the mid 20s, dude from Wales, and he had the podcast called Trash Taste with the Anime Man, Joey, and Garnt. And just those are things that I enjoy. So I just want everybody to know that I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope you have a wonderful day, and chase your dreams. If it's attainable, if it's a realistic dream, chase your dreams. You live life once. Write the songs, write your book, write your story. Be proud of yourself for who you are. Make the films. Make the games. Whatever you're wanting to do in life, go for it. If you can, even if you fail, in my brain, even if you fail, in my eyes, you have succeeded in failure. Because you attempted, you did your best, it just didn't turn out. You tried it. That makes me more proud of yourself. And makes me proud of you, and because you attempted it. You took the time, you did it. It just didn't pan out. Why? It's better to say, oh, yeah, I spent 2.5 years doing this thing. I mean, it didn't work out, but I'm glad that I did. Other than in 10 years, it's like, oh gosh, I wish I did something with that idea. I wish I, tried to become a security guard, or try doing this, or I wish I went on that trip. Live your life to the best and don't live in regret. I try really hard not to have regret, because I dwell on that. I'm gonna be honest, I definitely dwell on things that and some of the time that I, say no is because of my health. Or, let's say there's a concert that I really wanted to go to, but I didn't want to go alone. But that's one of the reasons why I actually went to the soccer game. I had another ticket. Nobody wanted to go with me. And I got it for somebody else who didn't go. And I'm going to be honest, I actually didn't ask them. For this particular event, I didn't ask them, because I know they were going to say no. But I went, and I had the best time. And for somebody who doesn't really know anything about soccer or football, I'm going to be honest, I had a blast. I had the time of my life. And I just think it is just wonderful stuff to, live the best life, even if it's something out of your comfort zone, try it. This is season 2 of Coping with Life, Journey into the Unknown. And that's what I'm doing. I'm enjoying watching somebody bike around Hokkaido for a week. And then I don't know what will come next week. And I know a lot of people have big ideas that they would like to do or attempt. And I wish you the best. And I want everybody to have a chance to succeed. And for me, I like cheering on people. I like helping people where I can. And you know, I like to motivate people and try and cheer people up. And I want the best for people. I know I repeat that a lot, but you know, life is precious. Life is short. And there's a lot of things in life that I wish could have been better, could have turned out better, but they didn't. And I just want people to have an amazing life. And even if it's just, you know, a better job, a family, whatever it may be, you know, I'm cheering for you. And, you know, I hope, you know, if you're going to college or if you're doing whatever you're doing, I hope everything improves. Because it's really hard. It's really hard to go through life just being stressed and tired, irritable. But you know, sometimes you have to endure it and keep on powering on. So I'm going to wrap it up for this week. I love you all. I care about each and every one of you. Please be safe out there. Tell the people in your family you love them. Tell people that you care about you love them. Because you never know when they're gone. And, you know, I want everybody to be well. And I would love for you to join me next week in the journey into the unknown of season 2 of Coping with Life. So be safe, be well, and I bid you adieu.